All right, hello, welcome to today's video. I have a really beauty on here. This is going to be a personal favorite because I actually have this typewriter. It's just not in the blue. This is a 1958 Smith Corona electric. It's a portable electric. It's an Alpine blue, which is a lot harder to find. Normally they're in beige. And my personal favorite, all-time favorite typewriter. So I'm very excited to show this off to you. This is Laura with Untitled Typewriters, and many of you know me and chat with me, and I love to chat with you. So if you have something to ask or to say, please do so, and I try to get back with you as much as possible. Okay, let's take a look around. On here, there's your paper holder, which comes in really handy because when you're typing, the paper flops over and hits the back, which is really annoying. So that comes in nice. This is your carriage, and to release the carriage, you have a silver lever on each side of the handle. Okay, and that releases the carriage. Like I said, this is your paper release. So it goes in there and it holds this metal plate against the paper, which holds it taut against the roller. That way you can adjust it if you get it crooked. Margins, press, and drag. Okay. To set your tabs, oh, they're right here. But if you want to open this up to look at everything, feel free to do so. But your tab set is right here. You can just clear set tab right there. On the left side, when you hit your return handle, so this is an electric with a manual return. So yes, you do need to have it plugged into a wall. It does not run on batteries or any chargers. Must have a wall outlet, even though it is portable. Okay, so when you hit the return handle, it's going to advance either 1, 2, or 3 lines, depending on how you have that set up. Okay, I'm going to move the carriage to the left so that I can open up the top, and we can take a look. So inside, here you go, uses a universal ribbon. We put new ribbons in all of our typewriters. Up close image is taken at the link in the description below if you want to see it, but make sure when you change it out that you thread it through. There's 2 guide wires right here, and then there's guide wires up front. Also, there's a little metal tip that comes up on that makes the spool go round and round, to make sure one of those holes pops onto that tip. Now, when you get to the end of the ribbon, it may not auto reverse because there's a lot of ink in there. You should reverse this dozens of times before you need to change it out. So your ribbon reversal is right here, So you're in the middle of a sentence, you notice your font is getting really faint, just pop this baby up and down. And so there's plenty of ink on here. The ribbon may be short, but there's a lot of ink. Okay, so then this is your color selector, black on top, red on bottom. In the middle is really stencil, but it's absolutely nothing. So if it's not typing or something like that, make sure your colors selector is properly engaged. Okay, let's close the top. This is your on switch, bada boom. This determines how hard you want your type bars to strike your paper. So if you want your font to look a little bit darker or lighter, you just kind of mess around with this. I personally never see much of a difference, but as you please. Okay, let's go ahead and do a typing demo. Okay, so now we're ready to load our paper, and I didn't show you before, but here's your paper guide. And this is really important because if you're doing, especially a multi-page project, you want to make sure your margins are all the same. So load your paper up next to the guide. I'm going to move my margins in a little bit. Just set it there, then turn the handle, and that'll feed right through. Pull out the bar, and put the bar down. And I always like to go all the way up till the ends touch to make sure they're even. They are. If they're not, you pull the lever in to release the tension, and then you can adjust it. Okay, so let's take a look here. This has a number 1. Yay! Okay. This is a 1958 Smith Corona electric. And black. All right, let's give it a go. So I personally think the Smith Corona Electric, hold on. Is the perfect combination of a vintage manual and an electric. So it's easy to type on. So I'm working on a book and it's just fabulous, but it has the look of a modern, not a modern, but a manual typewriter, and I love the thin keys on it. Okay, let's keep going here. Sorry, talking away. Okay, so I'm a quick typist. That's another reason I like it. So it keeps up with me. But again, I don't feel like I'm typing on, you know, like a 60s or 70s model typewriter. Or, you know, I grew up on IBM Selector. I don't feel like that. I feel like I'm actually really typing on a vintage typewriter, which I am. But you know what I mean. It's just a beautiful combination of the two. Okay, let's go ahead and test all the keys on the keyboard. They are so easy to type on. So this would be great for kids, except for it is a little bit pricey. You know, if you want to spend 300 and some bucks on your child, then that's awesome. But if you have small hands and you're looking for something to write a book on that is just wonderful and easy to type on, then this is a really good option for you. I love the blue. So, it started out crooked up there, and I think that's just because I didn't have this in right. So let me do a few more lines for you. So this is fantastic, easy to use. I'll take a photo of this font on this paper so you can see it. It is a smaller font, again, perfect for those of you for longer writing projects. And then use the link below to go look at all the photos for this typewriter. Let me know if you have any comments or questions. Thanks so much for watching. Have a blessed day.